Why hello there, my name is Threatx everybody and welcome to All Will Fall, a newly released survival colony builder. Now as you probably can tell from the main menu, this is a game based on making a civilization in a world that is flooded. Now I kind of like this idea. I used to love back in this like 30 years ago, but like water world, really cool idea, right? Humanity's pretty much gone as we know it and you get to build these big water civilizations. Now this game is very big on verticality and of course water. As you play through, you may notice that we're currently building stuff on top of skyscrapers. And I'm pretty sure as the map goes on, the water level drops and you end up with this really cool like vertical like city. It seems pretty cool anyway. So we're going to jump into a brand new game. The game just came out. So it looks like at the minute here, we have options to go into new game, and it's a bunch of options. I think there's some preset missions like surviving on a tanker, going to an oil rig, or you can just play randomly if you want to as well. We have to be going on this mission right here, which is I guess a pseudo tutorial, but if I remember from when I played the demo last year, it's quite intuitive, so it's not really too much of a problem. Now, let's get started, shall we? Our life on land is finished. It is nothing but a wasteland filled with raiders and empty cities, but maybe there's still hope for us. Somewhere out there, across the endless water. What do you think? Maybe this rusted boat will take us to our new home, Captain? I'll tell you what, call me Captain, I'm in. I don't care what the mission is. It looks like, by the way, this is the land that we're escaping from. Is this like Australia or something? I feel like it looks quite similar to me, but I don't know if this game actually has active combat. I can't quite remember from the demo, but let's get into it and see how things work out, shall we? Goals. Complete tutorial. Okay. Well, this is some pretty bad weather. You can kind of see that there are some skyscrapers in front of us. How do we even get this ship in the first place? Oh no. Okay, we've arrived. Now you can kind of tell that my ship is already having a bad day. I'm actually impressed that it's not fallen into the water because it looks like it's way over the edge there. So to start, getting started. Okay, this game is very intuitive tutorial. It shows you videos of what it wants you to do and also how to get things through. As we complete steps, it should unlock us the ability to build more and more things, and eventually we can do what we want, hopefully. So at the start of the game here, our guys are going to start running around and collecting various items. The game borrows from quite a few other survival games. One thing I will say is it's very much got like the similar system to like Frostpunk, where we have classes of citizens. So we have, for instance, workers, and we also have engineers. If you improve the faction's happiness, etc., you will start gaining perks, and they will maybe not try and overthrow your reign. Fingers crossed. So at the start here, people start collecting stuff automatically. I haven't really got to do anything, but I can do priorities on what to collect first. Now, as the game goes on, we will unlock the staircases, so we can start activating different parts of the map. Building a staircase will allow us to now get to this water here. Now, ideally at the start of the game, we want to probably do the tutorial course and start moving out and getting towards different parts of the map. I mean, there's some water here. There's some... is this food? Yeah, there's some food over there. There's some fuel at the top here. There's stuff to get. As well as these strange crates. I can't remember what these do. I think they give you some kind of like event or bonus. We'll find out when we get there. So, we've also just been unlocking wooden support block. This will allow us to actually build structures. This game does have a limited like architectural kind of thing with it. So I can't just build a bridge out to here. It won't work. You have to have some kind of foundation for it to actually hold itself together. Though I think the game's also quite generous. It doesn't just randomly blow itself up. It gives you warnings, this won't work, etc., etc. Done. Excellent. It's interesting because you can build like foundations and structures instantly, but other buildings need people to actually physically go there and press the like hammer it pretty much. So bit of a mix there. Now we can access this direction. Let's also build a staircase. Let's do it this way. Up to the water here. And eventually I'm going to keep moving up and move up to the next plane to get to this junk on the top of this hill here as well. I say hill, definitely not a hill. I'm trying to figure out what kind of building this is. I mean, this one here makes a lot more sense, right? It's like foundations of a skyscraper they haven't finished. This one's like covered in concrete. I don't even know what this kind of building here would be, but whatever. So, also, at the same time, do we want to try and get up to the top here? I would say yes. Let's have a look. I'll tell you what, if I get rid of this, priority 1, we get rid of the food as soon as possible, I reckon I can make like 2 staircases up this way and have like a little like platform area, and they can access both sides quite easily. Cool. So they're working on that. Let's also staircase over there. Build some platforms. Staircase up here as well. And then eventually we can reach the top. I would say about doing it on the side. Yes. I mean, at the start of the game, wood is quite available. You can get it very, very quickly, right? So we can just easily spend stuff. Later on, we can get research and hopefully send out some ships to start collecting wood from around the map itself on the other skyscrapers, and also collect junk which just randomly spawns in, goes across the map and leaves the other side. I don't know if it might be worth building like a giant catcher at some point to stop these things just floating away to the ether, but we'll see how things work out. So they're working on that. I've unlocked a bunch of new features. We can get some water storage, food storage, and storage. Fair enough. I don't know. Let's just keep going through the main story for now. I want to get to a point where we can start doing our own research and trying to get through all the stuff, get our own food supply, water supply, like etc, and start building a big civilization. So what else is the game asking me? Priorities. I got it, don't worry. And it wants me to get to the junk. Now, the game does also allow you to build these ladders, but you get 50% reduced movement speed. Pretty slow. I'd rather stick with the ladders, I'd rather stick with the stairs for now, just so that we can really like speed through and not slow us down too much. Cool. Can I get rid of the ship, by the way? Can we use it for resources? Maybe. Game says no. Okay, fair enough. I guess at some point it's going to allow me to do it, but that day is not today. There's also some wood over here. I wonder if I can get over. Nice little staircase. Perfect. Good. You can tell when it's activated because it kind of flashes green for a second. As the game goes on, very much like Frostpunk, you'll see that we have weather at the top here. So in day like 3.5, we're going to get reduced water level. And then we should temporarily be able to run around here and grab ourselves some resources from below. Though you got... Is it going down right now? No, that's a coincidence. You got to be careful though, because if people are down there when the water rises again, I don't know if they die or they have to swim back, but I don't think it goes very well, to say the least. What is this? Let's use explosives. Okay. I guess we need fuel for this. I thought it's a bit destructive using explosives, but if it's for a mission, why not? Let's blow someone up. So how do I do it? Fastly demolish walls. We haven't got any fuel to do it though, so we have to get up to the top bit first before we can do anything at all. I think we do what I said earlier. If I do a little platform at the top here, and then I attempt to build my way up to it, we should be good. Now to do this, let's do a few platforms. So I'll put one here, so we can build something off it, like so. And then we simply have another staircase slightly lower, and we have a platform so people can actually reach it in person. And just like that, we can reach this part of the map. Perfect. How about over here? That's done as well. Junk is being collected. Very nice. Is the game going to let me start building houses? Because no one currently has any housing at all, which I think is it's a crime. We got to get people, crowds them, right? Let's build some foundations over here. And this gives us access to all this junk on the corner here as well. Is there anything else we see at the moment? There's a bunch of, like, rubble. I believe you can't collect the rubble without a deconstruction crew or a boat. Now, of course, boats aren't reaching this anyway, but we can't simply just break through it at this point of the game. There is some water down there, more of these mysterious chests, and there's a lot of junk on this right-hand place as well. I imagine later on, there's actually quite a gap here. I wonder if we can get like a bridge at the top to get over and then start making our way down. Because eventually we got to go really, really far down anyway, so we want to make sure we get good foundations to kind of like, I guess, de-elevate ourselves across the map. Nighttime's coming. Maximum speed. I'm going to try and play on speed 1. I don't want people to be like too rushed. I do kind of remember how to play, so it's not too much of a mystery, but nighttime, people go to bed anyway, so we have to wait through that. We got stuff? Nice. Okay, so the game's going to let us do some explosives. I want to put some down. Where even are they? Where do we put this? So if I put explosives here, we get ourselves loads of destruction, gain access to this fella here. I think this makes sense. Done. We can't reach it though, so I can actually go and build a platform around the edge here, or I could have just got rid of this bit. Oh, what an idiot. I was going to say we're going to blow it up, but this person's right next to it. Though, then again, the game is telling me that it's not a problem. Yeah, it's fine. Did that not even work? Oh, wait, no, it's slowly just collapsing after the explosion. Done. Perfect. Did I get resources immediately then? I should have checked at the top of the screen. I'm not sure what really happened there. I think we got resources, but who knows? Okay, let's grab this, shall we? I can send workers or engineers. If I'm not sure what this is going to be, we will send engineers, because maybe it's something technical. I don't want to accidentally mess things up here. Let's also start building some houses. Now, houses actually have a roof as well, so you can build stuff on the top of them. If you want to, you can have like a really tall skyscraper house yourself, though as long as they can access it, it shouldn't really be much of a problem. Let's make sure we get this built as well. Done. So these house 2 people, so we need another 2 at least at the moment. Let's fit one in. Got some stuff over there. I guess we can just go around the edge for now, like so. And then maybe we can build on top of this a bit later on as well. Good. Everyone's got a house.
Starts now.
Excellent. Okay. So, time control, I'm fully aware. I like how that tells you about that after the first night. So people might just be sat there going, wow, nighttime's really slow. What do I do here? So we can deconstruct our old boats. Decrushing other buildings will give you back all your resources with no penalty. Oh, that's super generous, then. I do appreciate that. The boat saved our lives. It stays. Shall I leave it there? Yeah, screw it. I'm going to leave it there. It's an aesthetic, right? Many, many days, like months into the future, and we have hundreds of people would be like, that boat is how we got here. It's a reminder of where we came from. So we got to build up a small lab somewhere. Now, I can kind of build one underneath it. Not really. Where do we build this lab, everybody? Where do I get this lab? I could build it on top of these houses, but then I think you need to use this later on to get like roofs and bonuses to happiness, so we won't. Where else can I build this fella? We got to make sure as well this end bit is accessible, or it's not going to work out. I could do a double prong lab. So if I build it, for instance, over here, and then we do the other side as well, this is our main lab area. It might end up with a problem getting over, though, to this place. Oh, do you know what? That is a bit of a mistake. Because I think what we can do here is we can make a bridge, if we build it properly, over to the other skyscraper. Probably right away, actually, because of how it's been set up. This does mean, though, it's directly in the way. Maybe if I move these over instead to another side. Now, to show this off, you can always just move items like this over. I mean, I think if I just move it over like this instead, it should be okay. I was trying to figure out where to put it, by the way, without causing a problem. That works, right? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I just knocked out the entire crew. Oh, no. How do you lose the game? I moved the lab over. They all died. There you go, that works. So that means we still have room to get over to here. And we'll work on building a bridge. Oh, I'm still off by 1. I should have looked a little bit easier there. Oh, that makes way more sense.
Construction completed.
Move that like so. Build that there. Deconstruct this guy. And we got the beginning of a bridge. Now, I want to try... That's stable, apparently, which is good. And then we want to be getting over to this section here. I think if we go to the edge, and then we make our way around to here, we can access a box, and then use this section to build our way up and reach the top of this building section. Also, because we've actually got engineers, let's get them assigned to the building and we'll start researching. So, woodcatcher. Build that first, need 20 planks, and we're also under attack. Captain, help! The whole sky's filled with seagulls. Oh. So we can catch them with wood, junk, or run away. Run away where? We got nowhere to run to. So food is a problem, right? We got 30, we haven't got a lot left. But if we spend some junk, which I think is absolutely everywhere, or is junk more important than wood? Let's go for junk for now. Make some traps, plus 25 food, happy days. We're under attack by seagulls. One of our people slipped on some bird shit and broke their... What? Oh. So we got 1 day. If I get some more junk, we can wrap up their leg tightly and gain 2 morale, which will start moving us towards our first perk. So let's see if we can get some more junk first and do that if we can. Now, we have junk to collect. Maximum priority. Should be an easy mission to do, right? Good. Support buildings unlocked. Oh, we got like different types. Oh yeah. Support arcs. Very cool. Now, this bridge is orange. I don't think I could build anything on top of it, but we can always reinforce it because we have got a lot of structure behind us, alright? I imagine when we get better types of items, it would be easy to figure out how to reinforce this. People, a barely intact boat approaches your city. Someone from your group says that these are good people. Oh. So they can come and join us. They give us junk, food, and sailors. Interesting. You can gain universal loyalty. Let's go for this one here. Everyone will love me.
Do you think other places are doing better than us?
Nice.
I'm joking.
No, no one's doing better than this. No one. It's impossible. Okay, so with that as well, we gain enough to get the engineer loyalty. It says +2, right? But it doesn't seem to be going up. Curious. I think as well we can also do rations. Maybe? Maybe this doesn't come into effect until you research it. We don't even make goods at the moment either. We'll look into it later. So, we've got more people joining us anyway. Sailors, I assume, will be able to use the boats later on. And I want to try and get there as fast as possible, of course, as well. Now, how do we do this bit? How do we get around? I can, if I can reach it, build like so. And then we have the platform go along the edge of this building here. I guess we can just go up and then down. I don't see why not. Yeah, let's go up here. Back down here. Up this section. And we got a good connection there. Let's send off the sailors to open this box. And as I'm already working on it anyway, let's keep going. Woodcatcher. Very good. Wood boiler, simple boats. We do that next. I want to get out into the ocean. There's loads of resources that spawn in and just float away. I want to be taking advantage of that situation. Now, we've also got the woodcatcher. This goes off the side of the building and just produces wood. Simple as that. It does say, though, it needs production and seed. That's it. I think it'd be good if we get this done sooner rather than later, though, because we want to make sure we don't run out of basic resources anytime soon. So they're busy working around there. Let's hold back a little bit on the production of the next build area, and we'll get this new building built. Where do I build it, though? I can do it off the side here, next to our ship. Yeah, why not? Done. So I got to assign someone to this, right? It's a job. So in a minute, when it's finished, we'll get one of our workers on it or something, and they can get working. And also, I want to try and get some more housing again as well. Because, well, we need more people. 2 more houses for these new sailors. Make sure they're happy. We might be able to use this bit here to build up some housing underneath. Yeah, I don't see why not. We're also getting through the... That's a tree. How did it get up there? I don't understand. This building gives comfort to nearby locations. Oh, maybe we can build some houses here later.
Construction completed.
Wooden boiler, get some clearance. Yeah, don't worry, mate. We're on all of it. Okay, worker assigned. Good. So that should give us some wood per hour. Because I imagine we're getting a lot of it now, but it will become more pressing later on. Oh, is this the... What's this? Trapped inside. Captain, one of our people fell through a broken floor and got trapped inside. What? So we can get 20 sand. That seems like a more advanced resource. I imagine sand for us is very common, but if the world has got to a situation where we literally... water's everywhere, how are you going to get any sand? It's going to be way down into the depths. We could use water and food and get +3 loyalty. That's quite nice. Let's go for the loyalty.
Great decision, Captain. As long as you keep your people happy, they won't care how you achieve your goals.
Nice. So now every worker gets +2 carry capacity. I'll take it. Why not? Oh, so you can only get to a +10 for loyalty. Then it stops. Ah. So there is a point where there's no point getting improved relations. That's interesting. We'll keep that in mind. They're like, sir, we can't love you anymore. It's impossible. We already love you maximum. Ooh, it is working. Very cool. Oh yeah, you can see the guy using the crane and stuff.
New buildings available.
Boats are available. Let's build a dock on the side here. Get some more wood. Send out the new crews. They're not doing anything right now anyway. I think we'll go for 2 crews right away. I don't see why not. So these can collect anything on the surface. So they can collect the wood. They can go and collect junk if we can even see any. They just get everything. It shouldn't be a problem. Wait for it. Done. So I believe the sailors should be coming over this way. Yes, they are in a minute anyway. Jump inside, and then they go exploring and whatnot. Boats navigation. Oh yeah, the game, you can't just build stuff everywhere. As the game says, you got to make sure they can actually access what they're going for. I don't think I'm going to be building over this side anytime soon. Though eventually, it looks like there's another building just below the surface there. So that will become a factor later on. Ooh, nice. I'll take it. Cool. Yeah, I imagine the amount of wood debris, if the entire world floods, would be quite severe, right? Because humans have got stuff everywhere. I imagine there'd be stuff floating around all over the place. Food is becoming a bit of a concern. If we can as well research up to the fishing boat. Do you know what? That's probably a better idea. We got 4 sailors. 1 regular boat, 1 fishing boat. We got a basis of like a sea economy. Let's go for this next. It does say for me to research the wood boiler. That allows you to create water by, well, burning through the salt. But there's also a water tower. I can't really show you properly, but it's up the top here, 120 water. That will keep us going for like over a week. If I can get up there. We'll work on that in a minute. Cool, so they're going to go for that. The ship is off somewhere. I don't even know where it's gone. Wait, did they just leave? Ah, thank you. I'm leaving this place and never returning. How can I not... Oh, it's over here. I guess it's collecting one of these junk piles underneath. Oh, is it collecting that there? Maybe. Our base has been hit by some driftwood. Great.
Listen, mate. As long as you say it with confidence, people will believe that you're right. Am I right?
Okay, let's build some housing down here. Make sure we can sort of assess this a little bit. And everyone now has a house again. Unlocking new perks. Yes, I'm aware. We'll work on this if we can. So even though I built houses, the quality is still 0. So I guess we've got to get some decorations at some point. But at least the sailors will have a place to live, right? So, let's work on this, shall we? Let's have a look. How do we want to get up to the top here? Is my question. So we could just build up by 2. Build up from here. That would be easy, wouldn't it? You just go up like so, reach the top layer, build around the edge here. I don't know if this is actually walkable, but we can guarantee it is by doing some more platforms, and we've reached a new layer. Easy. So there's not actually anything up here per se. It looks like we have to deconstruct these metal walls, which is good. That's a resource, right? And then we get access to this big ass box. Interesting. Now, to get even higher, we're going to need even more stuff, right? So if we have a quick gander, I say I build a staircase here, one here, and then we have a connecting platform on that location. This should mean we can reach the top properly. Yep, it's done. Excellent. This water tower, apparently. Ooh. Buildings get plus 30% production speed. Very cool. So when we make some water economy for, like, I don't know what it's going to be, like a distiller, like a rain catcher, we got to make sure we build it around this tower to get more production out of it. Good. Okay. I'm happy with that. Very awesome. So, what next? It's becoming nighttime. Let's go to a higher speed. We'll keep pushing forward. We still need to get the boiler as well. I believe we are stuck because people are going to bed at the moment, but they should still be researching the fishing huts. The place could use more light. Build a couple of fireplaces, give your people a calm place to gather at night, and also you can do benches and stuff as well. Interesting. I don't see why we wouldn't do both. So this requires wood and junk, and this just requires wood. Interesting. I will build 2 sets of cans. And we'll also put a bench here. And I can't afford another bench. Done. I want to make sure people are happy. I don't want to run like a weird dystopian pirate lair or whatever. I want us to thrive as a civilization. I mean, if this has happened, maybe we should be working together. I feel like things have gone horribly wrong at this point. We should probably be a bit more practical about it. Getting a little bit worried about the food and water supply, so...
Listen, mate. New buildings available.
Good, good, good. Ignore the game still and grab the fishing boat for now. It should probably stabilize my food income. They're busy grabbing junk and stuff. What's this? What are you doing? Oh, we haven't got enough resources in storage. Understood. If we can maybe prioritize... He's already getting junk, right? Yeah, we're fine then. So he's working on that. Maybe I should work on getting over to the other sections of the map. So we got fuel storage over here. Something inside, but I don't know how to get rid of these yet. And if we get lower, we can reach junk. A lot of junk down here. But no wood. Oh, there is some wood, but it's like lots inside this section. Interesting. We could almost do with a reduction in water level, which is actually about to happen. Perfect. We will see very, very shortly. Yeah, because no one's doing anything. Everyone's just got nothing to do. We'll see what happens in a minute then, when the water gets reduced. And we might try and build down a little bit. Over here, let's also see if we can get down to this section here. That would require all the wood I have, though. Let's leave it temporarily. Is water... Wait, the fish are right there. What? I guess they just swim away. No, they're going to fly in the ocean here. So we get access to new piles of junk. And there's loads of stuff underneath this section as well. So we've got more junk. And we got some food supplies. Ooh. Okay, so I think we'll connect up down here. We have got 30 wood to do this. So we can go directly down. We'll have to build like a platform off the side, I think. I may have messed up a little bit. Like so. Little connecting point down. And then we've reached this area. Perfect. So, all of this, people should now start gathering as well. At least I hope so. Yep, they're on their way. On this section, we have got some stuff underneath. Let's build a location down here. There's a nice gap on this section. I say we try and build down from up here. That would be floating, wouldn't it? How much wood have we got? 10. Let's calm down that for a little bit. Low tide has decreased the water level and temporarily revealed new areas. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the game's quite nice. Anything that's in green is temporarily available, right? So we know not to build there permanently. But I think eventually the game gets to a point where the water level decreases forever. And it becomes like white, because at that point it's always going to be accessible. Oh, look at all this junk we can see. There's more boxes over here. There's more buildings underneath. Yeah, cool. Ooh. Fuel over there. We ought to try and get like a deconstruction crew. I think that's the building we need. And then they can start working on getting rid of all of these like barricades. So we can break through and get wherever we need to. What I'll probably do that soon. Fishing boat, water boiler, and then we try and find, where would it be? Demolition hut. That's what it is. Assign people that will gather marked rubble and floating wood. Perfect. That's what we want to get all of this out of the way. Good. Nighttime's coming soon, and I just haven't got enough wood. We'll just accept that. That is one thing we don't seem to have access to at the moment. Oh, there's loads of supplies lower down as well. Yeah, I think it's a really cool concept, though. I actually played the demo it's actually over a year ago. I think it was in March 2025. I played the demo quite a lot, so I am familiar with at least the very first part of the game for like 6-7 hours. Fishing boat unlocked. Let's get that built. Sailors assigned, and now we should have a source of food income. I think. I'm not sure how much it's going to produce per day though, but we'll find out. Okay, wood boiler, unlock that. Makes 50, 4 per hour, 4-hour production speed. Okay, so it's not... It will stabilize our food for a little bit, I think, until we get more people. Are you collecting wood, or what are you doing at the moment? Junk. Can we up the priority a little bit on these wood piles instead? Because that's the main thing we're currently missing. You could do this another way, can't you? I can't remember how I did it, though. I think it was... I don't remember. There was a button you can press where you can very quickly assign higher priorities to things, but not on top of my head. I guess eventually the game will probably tell me how to do that, but not right now. Cool. How are we doing on time? We got another, like, few hours, but it's going to be over night time. So I think we might have already run out of time to collect these resources here. Cool.
Another day survived.
Back to base. Do I have enough houses? I do. More movement speed on sailors. Oh, you get some pretty powerful perks. Increased production efficiency. I like how it seems the third level is the same on all of these guys, where they start passively increasing influence. And I think you use this in regular, like, events. You can use it to, like, do a certain action. Probably a good idea to get at least some production going at some point, so we know that we can just keep going.
Beautiful morning. Okay,
High tide is on its way. Oh, this is not look good. They went back down into... I hope they're going to leave before the tide rises too high. They all died. I'm sorry. What are you doing?
Research completed.
They do not care.
Huh?
What's going on? Did the game not just say to me that they would leave if this is happening? Oh, hey guys. We're just spreading about your colony. People are coming here looking for a better chance of survival. So everyone can be added in. We'll get worker loyalty, get goods, get influence, send them away, or just kick them out. Why would I do that? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Great decision, Captain. As long as you keep your people happy,
I am
they won't
extremely
care how you
concerned
achieve your
about
goals.
this situation. What the hell are they doing? Can you please wander yourself back up out of this area? Well, whatever, I guess. They seem to be okay with what they're doing. We'll see. Okay, so huts. Get that research for sure. We've now got access to the water boiler. This is, I'm going to say, for emergencies. We have got a few days of water left. Can we not reach this? No worker assigned. Oh, it's set on no priority of gathering. That was why. My bad. We could have been doing that the entire time. I just didn't realize. Okay, we got some more people that have joined us. Let's build some new housing. We can kind of build over a little bit. I'm not sure that's a good idea, but we can. Or we keep it open so we can build roofs and stuff later on. This area here seems open or not used. So let's build some new housing like so. That should get everyone with a house. The water level seems to have stabilized. So it looks like that's why they're fine continuing just living there, right? Research roofs. No, I'm happy with what I'm doing at the moment. Demolition hut for sure. At the moment, at least. And we got 40 wood. So let's work on increasing the amount of area we can reach in the game, right?
Construction completed.
So I say we build down from here. We might need some more foundations to make this stable, right? So we build like so. Oh, I didn't realize it was that far away. Curious. We could build up a little bit. Like so. And then we build down. Well, kind of. Maybe I'm building a bit too far away here. I'll tell you what, let me do this again. Let me get rid of these. Oh. The game did not approve of my plan. We'll let this build first, so I might be able to do more stuff. There you go. Perfect. Get that built there. Build a platform. Platform around here. Now, apparently this is not stable enough to actually work properly. Can I buff this up with some more connecting points? Still not stable. How is that not? I guess. I thought because it was on the edge, it would have like buffed up the entire area. I'm clearly very wrong, aren't I? Not good. Okay, delete these fellas. The game gives us a little bit of time of warning, saying that it's not stable, and we've got 9 hours until it collapses. So it's not like the end of the world, but it's still not perfect either. Maybe if we build some of these arches, the support triangles, instead, it will stabilize the area. There you go. Done. So this means if I build one more staircase, we have reached more water supplies. And whatever is inside here as well. Perfect. Cool. God, I'm terrible at wooden structures. It's okay, it's okay. Cool. Each captain social group thinks they know best how to get new resources. Interesting. Oh, I clicked off it. So, the workers want me to either research or they're going to give me research for the demolition hut. I'm already doing it. We can get the wood crane wide for engineer happiness. Or they can unlock the simple boat. Or just get influence. Let's go for engineering happiness. And also, I haven't got this technology. So, confirm on that one. Done. Choices have understood. Everyone will be heard. Cool. So, what's the difference between the new one and the old crane? Wood catcher. Wood crane. Collects resources directly underneath it. Interesting. Does seem very situational. Let's get you on those. Cool. So, you're still working on Demolition Hut. We need more wood at the moment, which is being produced. They are working on it. The boat is waiting for a dock. That's fine. Food is not really stable. We're only making 6 a day at the moment, so that's not perfect. And water is running out. Though, like I said before, we do have ample water production or collection available. We got 30 here. It was 120 at the top. We should be fine for like a week at least before it becomes a problem. We should probably start making technology, though, to get that unlocked in the future. Or we're going to have a bit of a bad day. Are they still saying that they can't access the dock? I'm not sure why, because the dock seems pretty accessible to me, but whatever.
New buildings available.
Good.
This one will need even more resources to build.
So this guy will allow, it's a very large area, if you can see, where it can collect junk. So in the interest of the future of the game, I want to kind of build it in the middle here. So you can see the radius allows us to collect stuff from all 4 of these major towers we have access to now. This will cause us some problems though, as we attempt to stabilize it. Now I'm looking over here, the boat's in the way unfortunately, but if we have a gander, we can see there are some structures beneath us. So I reckon we can build on this bridge, if we stabilize it, to allow us to, well, just simply get what we need. Could have also had support structures here instead of just the regular terrain. I don't want to delete it in the day though. We'll wait until nighttime. Give it a little bit. Wait until everyone goes to bed. And then we'll work on rebuilding some of this area. Oh, research. Okay, so what do we do? Rain catchers, situational. Produces water when it's raining, but they do it at very high speeds, but it doesn't happen all the time. Or we can just simply use the power of the sun, and it works constantly with no working either, but it does require junk. Let's go for sun distillers first, so we have a passive income, and we'll also build some rain catchers later on. What's that? Oh, metal rubble.
Time to relax.
Okay.
And to think about tomorrow's work.
Is that everybody? Go home, go home, go home. Can they not pass each other? We're going to need a 2-prong bridge at some point. Fair enough. So, let's have a look. If I delete... It's fine. I'm building stuff, game. Don't worry about it. Get rid of that. Build up these. Yeah, I've improved the stability. Before, I think it was orange. I believe that's better. I might be wrong. Then, I want to build out like so. And you're thinking, it's not going to work, right? It's fine. We're going to build up beneath it. Try and stabilize things. And we've got no resources. Damn it. I need to build up further than that as well. Maybe if I built along the right a little bit, it would have been a bit better. Let's move these resources over to this side, shall we? These need to be moved as well. It doesn't have to be pretty. It definitely isn't.
Chop chop, people. It's time to work.
Okay, how much do we need? 10 wood. That's a house, sorry. I need to get this done. 15 wood. We'll wait until that's done, and then we can get more workers. We've got a lot of them. Starting deconstructing all the rubble across the entire map. Oh, let's go down to a slow speed, shall we? It's annoying the fishing spot is like, they just rammed into the wall there. They're fine, probably. Oh, do we have some time in a second with lower water? Good. We can access some more stuff again then. Or can we? Yes, so they've already started working on the food supply or junk supply below us. Yeah, definitely need to wait a little bit so we can get access to the wood supply. Then we can go from there. Let's make sure in the interim you're collecting wood, my friend. I need wood. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. High priority. Grab all that if you can, buddy. Hopefully he's heading over. Yep, he's on his way. Perfect. So I need 15. We need a little bit more. And then wood shouldn't be too much of a problem at that point. So close. Yet so far. Okay.
Hi, mate, you see? New buildings available.
Nice. I got a stadium, by the way. We can't reach this, can we? But once the rubble's gone, it doesn't really matter. Okay, cool. So we got what we need. I will build the building. It does say it's not going to be supported. But we have how long? 9 hours. I say we build the building anyway. And then I just reinforce it in a second with some more struts and stuff. Living life on the edge. Probably just building up from here would be fine, right? I just need a bit more wood. Okay, workers assigned. Range 30 meters. They should start destroying stuff. So just to make sure we get every resource we need at the moment, if I can get them to come over here, high priority that wall. Especially let's just do this entire area, just to make sure that they get through it. That should then allow us access to junk on the side here. And that's all the wood piles I can see at the moment. Secure. Very nice. Okay, everyone's happy. So we got plus water production at the moment because of the collection, but we're not actually making any. So we got to build these sun distillers. Now, these can be built on top of existing water sources, which is good. So build one over here. And that's a little bit of income. You can't build them next to each other, though, because of the radius that's required to maintain. And how much do these produce? 0.131, so it makes 4 a day. And I guess it works. Oh, no, it wouldn't be that much. Was it 2 a day? Maybe? Not great. Not brilliant. We're using how much a day at the moment? 15. So we're going to need a lot of these, or we've researched the rain catcher to supplement as well. Have something collapse. What collapsed? Oh, it might have been some random debris that landed somewhere, but I don't think any of my base collapsed. Yeah, it seems to be okay. How to make roofs. Okay, I'll work on that some point, maybe. We might build a roof at some point. How do I get higher up with the camera here? Let's build a water boiler somewhere. Let's build one over here. Just get rid of the quest. After they got the rain catcher, we move on as well. Oh yeah, it's this, like I said, it's this stuff here, like randomly collapsing. Not a problem. It's quite a journey down there, isn't it? Should we build another staircase? Save us some time. But yeah, as you can see though, we have started disassembling these locations over here.
Wait, what are we building again?
Boilers and pollution. Boilers polluter. Decreases housing happiness. Well, that's fine. I just won't build it near houses then. However, you can always ignore how your citizens feel. Okay. Okay, I guess I could do that. Definitely want to get over here. And this side seems quite bountiful as well. There's definitely another large structure there. I can't see anything. Oh, there is some stuff over here. Maybe the map's bigger than we thought it was. It does seem there's a lot of buildings we can build on. There seems to be something here as well. That's good, because we can later on make maybe a bridge connector. That is quite the journey though, isn't it? In comparison, we had a lot to build on here. We might need better building material or architectural knowledge from my part to get us over that section. I believe we can do this though, sooner rather than later. Though I'll wait until the level decreases permanently.
And this one will need even more resources to build. Yay.
Okay, up the top here. How do I get up here? I don't know. Super close angles. Very cool. So the water's still got stuff in it at the moment. Rain catcher. Put one on top of here. It will automatically go into the water storage. And can I build off... I can't build off the water tower. But I can build a little bit off the water storage. Like so. I know you can't really see what I'm doing, but... Oh! In the video, they can build off the water catcher. Not my game. Whatever. Be like that, game. Be like that. We'll see a bit. Like, we haven't got enough junk right now, so I can't build more. But at least we got a little bit of water production. Oh, technology. Okay, let's go and get the roof. Get rid of that mission. Build a fishing hut at some point. We do that as well. Fishing huts. Catches fish beneath it.
The water is rising.
Oh.
Up, everyone, up.
It seems we get more water rising on top of what we already have. Wait, that doesn't sound good. Are we going to lose the game? Ah, sorry, the water's risen to here. No one can survive. We're doomed. Need more production.
Hi, mate, you see? New buildings available.
Good. Roofing has been unlocked. It does require wood, though, so I think we'll leave it for now. But we could build some roofs in the future. These big corrugated ones. Oh, you can do quite a few designs. Interesting. So you look like a big mega roof. Like so. Yeah. We'll see. I'm not really much of a designer with that kind of stuff, so we'll see how things work out. But right now I need wood for other things, so not a top priority. So if we go to the top, though. Let's see if I can build a bridge across here to get to the other side. So, first things first. Definitely be able to build a proper structure here, right? Without a doubt. Build over. Build a platform. Done. Easy. So, we reach this side. We'll do a top priority deconstruct on this, and then we can reach the pile of gas tanks. After that, we get rid of the wall here, and then we can reach whatever this thing is. Easy. I'll send workers this time because we've got nothing else really. Awesome. So I wonder if, depending on who you send, depends on the event you get. Could be the case. But after we've reached here, let's also work on getting down. Now, I don't think we can deconstruct any of this metal at this moment, so that's going to be lots of resources for now. But I do want to at least get downstairs to that section. So if I build out staircase going down, down again to this platform, and then we turn around and go even further down, we can get to the lower floor. Should work. I am struggling with the camera, guys, a little bit. I should have looked into, like, the keys a bit more. Oh. Pretty cool. I wonder what F does then. Because you can reduce the top level so you can see further and further down. Which is quite interesting. So that guy's waiting to go over there. I'm a bit upset we haven't got any more people yet. I was hoping that we can get a bit more workers and stuff, to, especially sailors. I think that'd be really useful. Jump pile's been depleted. Okay. Build that there. One platform on the edge. Not enough support. Not surprised. I guess we can build out from here and go here. Not working out. Okay, so in that case, get rid of those two. Done. From there, turn around again. Keep going lower. Game says no. It does not want to go on that section. Maybe if I build underneath it a little bit, I could build a little bit more connecting here. I wonder if I can get a platform here. Build on top of that. Wait for it. I've got no wood. We'll wait until tomorrow, because I don't think I've got enough to push all this through at the moment. This one's irrelevant, right? I think we'll have to leave this until tomorrow because we haven't got enough wood production. So I'll delete them temporarily and we'll finish it off in the morning when we get a bit more wood supply. Okay, max speed. So roofs are done. What do we want to research next? Wood support buildings. Large wooden paths. With railing, support block. Interesting. Improves movement speed by 20%. That's pretty good. I wouldn't mind doing that. Gathering blockers. Maybe some above board greenhouse with big areas to get some more food production. Still a bit worried about the water. Watchtower. Keeps an eye on people. Windows, better housing. It has a high capacity for not only people, but also the amount of morale bonus you can get from them as well. Or we can get hamster wheel. Let's get some basic energy production for now. Get that researched. Wait until tomorrow. And hopefully finish off this. Now, the tech will be nicking more wood, right? So it's still my main problem. I need more. What is this? A group with their own boat has come to you. They said they were looking for a place to stay. So we get 2 workers. Oh, I can get their boat? That just saves a little bit of resources, right? It's not like it's a big deal. I built a boat myself. Yeah, it's just a little bit of resources. I can get influence. Or we can get happiness. Though, can I afford to just get rid of my Let's go for this one. Let's keep going for the happiness points.
Great decision, Captain. As long as you
6
keep
more
your
left.
people happy, they won't care how you achieve your goals.
I might consider building another wood catcher. Because it's really slowing us down at the moment. But everybody, apart from that, that is going to be it for my video on Orbital 4. I think this game is really interesting. I look forward to seeing how the map evolves as we go lower and lower down. If people want to see more of this game, let me know in the comments and whatnot. I'll be happy to record more at the start of next week. Apart from that, have a brilliant day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.